Hey folks, it's Pat here. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Carriers of War. This is part 3 of our Coral Sea battle. And just to kind of set up what's going on today, yesterday we actually managed to bag a Japanese heavy cruiser group using both a combination of airstrikes and surface attacks. And, that was actually really fortunate. It's making me kind of rethink our plan. And just to recap where we're actually in the overall tactical or strategic scenarios. Remember, the Japanese are up here in Rabaul. They need to invade Port Moresby right here, and they're going to send a transport fleet around to try and get here. We have the USS Lexington and the USS Yorktown kind of sitting in the way, along with our little cruiser group here under the HMAS Australia. And they were pretty good yesterday. They did a lot of damage, and unfortunately, over the last 2 days, we haven't hit any of the Japanese carriers yet. And so the strategy for today is going to be a little bit different. I've been kind of thinking about this one a bit, and we're slowly evening the odds. And so with that, what I think we're going to do is we're going to try and see if we can bag that little Japanese carrier somewhere. Because there's a little carrier that's running around with transport fleet. We haven't had much luck finding it. But I'm pretty sure he's close to the transports, or at least he's going to stick close to the transports. And I was thinking if we can get that, then we can use this Hobart group, or surface group, to kind of block them from ever getting over to Port Moresby. Because we wiped out their surface group, and so if we have a surface group, there's no way that they're going to be able to get transports by us. But, of course, the problem is that around here in the Solomon Islands, the Japanese heavy carriers, Shokaku and Zuikaku, were spooking around somewhere. And our air group is a little bit chewed up. It's not too bad, but we do need to be careful with it, because I think that with 6 days left in this battle, we're probably going to have to fight them at some point in time. So we kind of need to preserve our strength. But I think we'll continue to go with the strategy of just trying to chip away at them a little bit so that we can try and get at least something a little bit more even. If that means that we have to, book it down here to the coast of Australia and see if we can get some help from General Brett and his air cover down there, that might be what we have to do. But we're just going to kind of see how today goes. So for tonight, it's 1:15 in the morning. We're going to go ahead and take our flag group here with the USX Lexington. And we're going to try and get back up in here again, because I think that little baby flat top's in here somewhere. As long as we can find him pretty early in the morning, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Let's check out our air group here real quick. Lex still has most of its fighters, so we'll keep one squadron on cap. And same thing with the Yorktown. Yeah, we still have most of our fighters over here too. Now our bomber groups have gotten a little beat up, but not. See, this one's pretty bad. We've lost half the guys out of that one. That's a problem. And then the Lex over here. Yeah, their air group looks a little bit better. Not so much on the Devastator torpedo bombers, but they didn't do much for us yesterday. Although they did get a couple hits towards the end of the day, so that's pretty good. So yeah, our air group is getting weaker, and that's the problem with carriers. Over time, they just get weaker and weaker as your air group gets chewed up, and that's definitely what's happening to ours. And unfortunately, the Japanese have 2 heavy carriers that are perfectly good. Now, with our 3 groups here, we have the Minneapolis, of course, and the Yorktown. Minneapolis has got the Lex in it. We'll have the Yorktown kind of stick with the Lex as much as they can. And then we have this Hobart group, which is still trying to hunt down a little Japanese destroyer. That's the last survivor of the surface group that we blew the crap out of yesterday. So we'll give it a little bit of time here to see if they can actually find him. And yes, they did right off the bat. 1:40 in the morning, and he is close enough where we are going to light him up. This guy's about to have a real bad time. So let's just close the distance. We'll see if he actually decides to just give up and charge us here. Sometimes he does that, but I doubt it. All right, Australia, come on. There's a hit right off the bat. So this is just a little destroyer we're shooting at here. He's not going to be able to take as much damage as those heavy cruisers. Wow, that guy totally missed. That looks like everybody else got a hit, and so that little destroyer won't be spooking around us anymore and giving us a hard time. So with that in mind, let's keep the Hobart group. Let's peel down their speed since they don't have to mess with that guy, and let's get them to bunch back up with everybody else too. So that way he'll make for the Minneapolis group, and by the morning, we should have everybody in good position. So I think we'll do the same thing that we did yesterday morning and actually get some of our planes gassed up and ready to go here pretty early, just in case we do find that little carrier. He'll probably be outside of range of our Dauntlesses. I mean, out of our Devastators. But as long as we can get within about 180 miles of him, we can send some some fighter escorts with those guys. Yeah, we might as well let the pilots rest up a little bit because it's going to be a little while here. Let's go ahead and run this one more hour. So, see if we can get our carrier group to kind of bunch up in here a little bit. That might give us a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of cover and not so much breathing room. But we should have some sightings here. Come on, guys. Oh, we do have search planes out, right? Yes, we do. Good. In fact, we can go in here and check these. See how... Yeah, see, they're just starting to radiate out here a little bit. All these guys down from Australia and from our seaplane tender down here. Kind of depend on these guys and maybe these guys here to, check out the Solomons and see if we can find Shokaku and Zuikaku. We got to be careful with those guys today, because if we're going to try and get that little carrier, we've got to be in good position. There we go. What is that? Man, that'd be great if that was him. Let's check it out. No? Something little and something burning, so we don't care about that too much. If it's burning, it ain't our problem. Come on, we got to have some more of these groups in here somewhere. Come on, guys. There we go. That little carrier's got to be in there somewhere. Look at all those targets right there. Oh, wow. Ooh, I really hope that's not true. If that's the case, that might be Shokaku and Zuikaku. Let's go in here and actually check and see how far those guys are. Oof. 180, carrier 260 miles. He's way too far away for us to actually hit with any of our planes. Yeah, we got to get him down to 180 miles. So, all right, Admiral Fitch, time to get moving, bud. Let's spook up in here a little bit. This is dangerous. And remember, unfortunately, we're definitely in range of some of the land-based bombers here, and that could be really problematic later in the day, as was aptly demonstrated yesterday. Remember, both the Yorktown and the Lex took a bomb, and since they've got, okay, so it looks like the Japanese are going to go after Port Moresby this morning. That's much, much better. Check out some of these sightings here. I'd rather have them go after General Brett than me. Oh, man, the carrier's just not showing up. Where is he, man? He's got to be in here somewhere. That's their transport fleet right there. That's got to be their transport fleet. Huh. Transports are almost as good targets as carriers. Because, of course, without transports, he's got no... Which sighting is that, man? Come on. Check it out. So this is sighting number 3. 10 capital ships and 14 transports. I don't think they got 10 capital ships left, so I don't know what that pilot is smoking, but that was sighting number 3. Here we go. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we got our planes kind of in a good spot. 180 miles, that's close enough. Let's do this. Go, go. Everybody goes. And unfortunately, we're just going to have to sit tight in this little cove right here with sighting number 3 in our targets. But haven't spotted Shokaku and Zuikaku yet. If we stick around here, we should be out of range if they're still hanging out over here. And of course, this might be a little repeat of yesterday. And looks like Port Moresby has attracted the attention of Japanese land-based bombers. And that's good, because it'll probably take them all day to get back up to Rabaul. And we can book it out of here after we launch this strike. So they haven't hit General Brett too hard yet. They were too busy kicking our butt yesterday. So sorry, General Brett. I guess it's your turn, bud. Better you than me. So, yeah, you're gonna have bigger problems if Japanese transports show up on your doorstep. Oh, look at that. They're using zeros to attack there, huh? Wow, that's impressive they can reach that far. Alright, come on, guys, get the strike off the ground. Or off the deck. So, yeah, these are probably the guys who tore us up a little bit yesterday, so hopefully General Brett and his planes can shoot some of those down. And here we go. Here comes our strike. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's run this one more hour. Come on, go get them. And if those transports are bunched up with that little baby carrier there, too, the pilots will actually go after the carrier. It's more high-priority target. But we're just going to have to wait and see. So it's 13:40. It's too late. Hey, there's that little carrier. Come on, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Come on, bombs on him. Yeah. Oh, that makes me happy. Come on, boys, more bombs. Avenge your fallen brother here. There we go. There's a hit right on the prow of that ship. And notice this, they're gunning for us here. So Mr. Zero is not happy with us wrecking his home, but come on, boys. We've got to get some more hits on that thing. Level bombs will work if you can actually hit it. Come on, come on. Now, this carrier is going to track just about all our planes. But that's okay. If we get rid of this guy, then his carrier cover as far as that transport fleet is basically cooked. Come on, guys. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Come on. I know your plane's not designed to do this, but please, 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 please. Come on, get him. There we go. Yeah, medal for you, man. That pilot deserves our thanks. There's a transport. Yeah, let's put some bombs on those while we're here, shall we? And yes, more on the carrier for sure. Boom! That's a great hit. Well, at least we got one hit on a transport. Because this thing's going to be a bomb magnet here for the next few minutes. So, of course, pilots, they see a carrier that's just like blood in the water. Although these guys are doing their job. Go after the transports, man. So, come on. Got to hit them, though. Got to hit them. Got to hit them. Oh, look at that thing. It's just burning like crazy. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Well, I think we can call this one a loss for the Japanese right here. And this is exactly what I wanted to have happen today. So we go after the transports. There we go. Let's get some hits on those guys, too, while we're at it. Transport's just not going to take as much damage as just about anything else because, of course, it's an auxiliary ship. It's, civilian ship. It's not compartmentalized. And looks like our little attack there is over. Let's go ahead and get our birds back here and see exactly how bad the damage is. And of course, we have not seen Shokaku and Zuikaku yet. So we are going to have to get out of here just in case we didn't see him. Man, I guess that guy was kind of at maximum range right there. At least for us. Oh, God. Oh, no. Here they come. Oh no, this is bad. I don't know where Shokaku and Zuikaku came from, but they found us, man. Oh no. Oh no. Because these are VALs. These are Japanese carrier-based planes. And they are good. And oh, Yorktown. Come on. No, don't hit the Lex. Don't hit the Lex. Come on, wave off. Wave off. Drop bombs on New Orleans, that's fine. Just don't hit the Lex. Yorktown's probably damaged, and look at that. We got more planes coming in. We have got to GTFO ASAP. Get out of here. How many planes we got coming in? 110 planes. That's their entire air group is coming our way. This is bad. This is way bad. Okay. All right. Let's tease it. This battle might be over now. So we're just going to have to see if we can get out of here with the Lex. And if they can not sink the Yorktown, we'll be okay. But, oh, my God. They're going to torpedo us, too. Shokaku and Zuikaku must have been much, much closer than we thought. Much, much closer than we thought. Oh, come on, Lex. Come on, Lady Lex. Come on, Lady Lucky Lex. Come on, let your luck hold up. Let your luck hold up. No. Okay. Oh, jeez. Come on, guys. Wave off. Wave off. No, here comes another one. Here comes another one. Come on, Lex. Turn into it. Turn into it. There we go. So, a whole nother flight. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Lex. Come on, Lex. Come on, Lex. There we go. Oh, man. Getting lucky here. We'll have to see how much longer this lasts. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Ah, there's a hit. No, we couldn't dodge them all. Yeah, let's just hope we don't catch another one here. Because this is bad. This is bad. There we go. Come on, new group, new group. Come on, guys, miss, 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 miss. Oh, man, look at this. We're chewing them up a little bit, but oh my gosh. I mean, remember, both of our carriers took a hit yesterday, so we are probably out of business, and there's another hit on the Lex. And a big fire on the Lex, too. And here comes a whole nother group. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just bad. This battle might be over now. Dang, just after we get that little Japanese carrier, too, man. So, I was kind of hoping that we would, man, we didn't even spot them either. So, they just came right after us. Oh, we got bushwhacked. So, just like Pearl Harbor, man. So, it's a repeat. Now they're going after heavy cruisers. Which, that's okay. I'd rather see torpedoes come towards them right now than towards their carriers again. Although, we might be needing these if we have to get in another gunfight. Minneapolis is taking hits here. That's not good. Wow. Yeah, this is... Well, folks, this one's bad. This one might be a 3-part series now. Because we're not in good shape anymore. So this is just bad. And one more coming after the Astoria here. Looks like they probably manhandled most of our fighters. And there's a hit on the Astoria. So I think that's a hit on all of our cruisers. Oh man, Lex is in bad shape. Look at that. Come on, man. Yorktown, you gotta live through this. You gotta dodge. Looks like you got your fires out, so that's good. Okay, good. Good dodge, good dodge, good dodge. It is time to go. It is time to go. Alright. So let's go ahead and break this and see how bad the damage is. I guarantee you both of our flight decks are done. Yep. Lex is done. Yorktown's done. So that's what this means. Flight deck's closed. And so we are officially out of business as far as the carrier fleet goes. God, that sucks. Maximum speed is 16 knots, and that's because the Lex is basically cooked. Yeah. Lex is done. 68 victory points to the Japanese here pretty soon. Yorktown looks like she might live. Chester and Astoria not doing good. Portland, of course, I think Portland took some hits yesterday. Well, folks, looks like we are officially out of business here. Fortunately, we were able to blow up that little Japanese carrier. At least I think so. Yeah, Lex has got to be down. Lex is down. Minneapolis is holding us up here. So, well, vaya con Dios, we got a vamoose. So, sorry, folks from Minneapolis. your home ship is cooked. Same thing with the Astoria. Yeah, we're gonna have to lose the Astoria too. Chester's got us reduced down to 23 knots here. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to lose those ships. And that's too bad, because that means Shokaku and Zuikaku are running around out there somewhere, and we've got absolutely nothing we can do about that now. So, yeah, that was a quick and kind of brutal day. Let's go ahead and run this for a bit here and put as much distance between us and them as we can. Unfortunately, this game's got about, I'd say 5 or 6 more days to run. And with 2 perfectly good flat tops out there and virtually nothing we can do about it. Looks like Port Moresby's in a little bit of trouble. I'm just going to have to see how this one goes. But as far as our plan at this point in time goes, we could probably use the Hobart group here. Let's break this just real quick and see what we still got. So Yorktown's still good. Yorktown's got to get the hell out of here. 23 knots. So Yorktown group has got to go home. We got to get them to a friendly port. because that thing's worth a hell of a lot of victory points. And it's basically a barge right now that's just worth a lot of points for the Japanese. So let's get him home. But the Minneapolis group has got the New Orleans, which is perfectly good, and a whole bunch of destroyers. Now again, these guys aren't going to be able to hold up the carrier planes, but we did manage to beat the crap out of the Japanese surface fleet. So I'm thinking at this point in time, let's park these guys in Port Moresby along with the Hobart group. That way we can use General Brett's air cover as kind of an umbrella over us. And that is definitely pretty much the only thing we can hope for. Let's go ahead and peel some speed off these guys. No need to pour it on right now. Yorktown group's maxed out at 23 knots. Let's go ahead and put that down to 23 knots. All right, folks. So there we go. That's going to be the plan. We're only going to have a few cruisers, 3 heavy cruisers specifically, a light cruiser, and a bunch of destroyers. And if we can get them under the air umbrella over there in Port Moresby, I think we might be okay. Yorktown's got to make for port ASAP. Because we're going to need her in Midway here pretty soon. Unfortunately, the Lex, our lucky ship, which was dodging torpedoes left and right, is no longer with us. Japanese strike came out of the middle of nowhere, and that's going to be basically it for us until they either decide to split or come get us. And so we'll just go ahead and stop this right now and give me a few minutes to recover, and we'll see if we can actually get anything going the next couple days here. So hope to see you there. Take care now. Bye.